Have you ever woken up feeling that tightness in your chest, and before you even realize what's happening, your mind is already racing? You're thinking about the kids, the house, the finances, the conversations you need to have, the things you forgot yesterday, and you haven't even opened your eyes fully. And then you try to fix it. You try to calm down, you try to breathe differently, you try to pray it away, you try to tell yourself, hey, I'm fine. And somehow that urgency just gets louder. In last episode, we talked about why morning anxiety happens. Today, we're not analyzing it, we're walking through what to actually do when it hits. Not perfectly, but just steadily. If you're tired of mental overload and living in survival mode, and you want simple steps to feel calmer, more grounded, and back in control, if so, you're in the right place, my friend. Hey, I'm Rochelle, a woman who's been there. I learned how to slow my mind and find stability again through practical mindset tools. If you're ready for comfort, clarity, and steady ground, grab your coffee and let's go. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. And if mornings feel like the hardest part of your day, this one is especially for you. If these conversations resonate with you, I want to invite you into our Facebook group for women. It's a space where we practice this in real life, not theory, not performance, just women learning steadiness together. The link will be in the show notes. I'd love to see you there. Now let's talk about what to do when the morning spike hits. First off, one of the biggest mistakes I used to make was this: I would wake up anxious and immediately get up, like I had to outrun the feeling. I'd grab my phone, start scrolling, start planning, start thinking through the day. And I didn't realize I was reinforcing the urgency that was happening inside. Because movement tells your nervous system, yes, this is something we need to respond to quickly. Danger. But here's the truth: that first wave of anxiety in the morning, it's activation, not emergency. So the first thing I started doing differently was simple. I stopped moving immediately. Not for 5 minutes, not for some long ritual, just about 10 seconds. I would wake up, feel the tightness, and instead of reacting, I'd stay still. And I'd say quietly, my body is preparing me. Something like that. And I won't pretend that felt natural at first. There were mornings I wanted to cry. Mornings I felt so tired of being the one who wakes up responsible. Mornings where I thought, I don't want to carry today again. And those were the mornings that mattered most, because staying still, even for 10 seconds, reminded me that I wasn't powerless. I wasn't broken. My body was just early. Naming it reduced the escalation. You're telling your system, I see you. You're trying to help, and we're okay. And that simple pause interrupts the spiral before it starts. Second, you want to change your breath and not your thoughts. Because when we feel anxious, we immediately try to change our thoughts. We tell ourselves to calm down. We try to think positively. We try to reason with it. But in the morning, especially, your body activates before your thoughts. So, thought work doesn't land yet. But breath does. And what I found that works better than take a deep breath, don't focus on the inhale, focus on the exhale. Because when you exhale longer than you inhale, your nervous system reads that as safety. It's a biological signal, you could say. So after I sit up slowly, I put my feet on the floor. I inhale normally, then I exhale slowly, longer than I inhaled. Not dramatically, but just steady. And I do that 3 times. It doesn't erase the anxiety, it lowers the intensity. And when intensity lowers, the clarity will return. You're not trying to feel peaceful, you're trying to stop the escalation, and that's different. Third, don't carry the whole day at once. Most morning anxiety isn't about what's happening, it's about what might happen. Your brain tries to solve the entire day at once, before your feet have even hit the floor. So, you're carrying conversations, responsibilities, outcomes, expectations, all at 6 a.m. No wonder your chest feels tight. And what changed for me was this. Before I let my brain run the day, I would say something like, I don't have to carry all of that today, and definitely not right now. Because it's true. You only have to carry the next step, not the entire outcome. And sometimes I add just something as simple as, God, you're already here. Not because I need a sermon, but because I need the reminder that I'm not the only one responsible for how the day unfolds. That small release shrinks the day back down to size, and anxiety shrinks with it. Now, my mornings aren't perfect by any means, but they are steadier. I wake up, I notice the activation, I don't move immediately, I slow my exhale, I refuse to carry the whole day before it starts, and I remind myself I'm not alone in it. It's simple, but simple practice daily becomes powerful. Morning anxiety specifically doesn't mean you're unstable. It means your system learned to wake up responsible. And responsibility without recovery feels like anxiety. But you can retrain it, which is great. Gently, not by force, definitely not by shame, and not by pushing harder, but by showing up and slowing down first. Let's try something. Tomorrow morning, try one of these. Not all three perfectly, but just one. Let your body wake up. Let God be there first. Then step into the day. Steady. So, I just want to say thanks for joining me here today. And if this helped you, come on into the Facebook group and tell me which shift you're going to try tomorrow morning. I love hearing how this lands in real life. So, we'll take care of yourself and we'll chat again soon. Hey friend, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If it helped you feel a little more grounded, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a woman who could really use it right now? Also, please follow the show and leave a quick written review. It truly helps this podcast reach more women who need steady ground, and it lights me up knowing this podcast is helping. Okay, friend, I'll meet you back here next time for another episode. And until then, take a deep breath and be gentle with yourself. Talk soon.